Welcome everyone to WWE 2K15 RAW. And with his tremendous submission victory over Bad News Barrett at the Royal Rumble, William Regal is cashing in his right to a European Championship rematch. Welcome everybody to Raw, live from Los Angeles, California, and the European Championship is on the line. This past Sunday we had the Royal Rumble live on Twitch, and Wade Barrett denied William Regal that match be for the European Championship because Barrett himself cost Regal a match on SmackDown. Well, there's nothing Wade Barrett can do about it now. He lost to Regal at the Rumble by submission in that excellent submission match, and now he has to put the title on the line. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The belt goes on the line against William Regal. And Blackpool's own William Regal ready to regain the European Championship here tonight. Made Wade Barrett tap out at the Royal Rumble, and what a matchup this should be. Regal has been waiting well over a month since he lost the European Championship in a very controversial fashion. 2 interferences in that match to get Wade Barrett the European title, and William Regal ready to shut it all down tonight as we kick off the road to WrestleMania right here on Raw. There we see the prize, and there we see the competitors. What a contest this is scheduled to be. And tremendous news coming out of the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. The Undertaker defeated John Cena in the middle of the ring to become the new WWE Champion. And he will head to WrestleMania with the title, and the man he will face, Y2J, Chris Jericho, won the Royal Rumble match itself, and our WrestleMania main event is set: Jericho vs. Undertaker for the WWE Championship. Wade Barrett blasts William Regal with the jawbreaker there. And Barrett takes that big left hand from Regal. In other news, the Macho Man's mystery tag team partner at the Rumble was none other than Hulk Hogan, reforming the Mega Powers, and they picked up a big victory over Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. But tonight, Eric Rowan seeks revenge as he gets a one-on-one matchup with the Hulkster himself. The Hulkster, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, returns right here on Raw. And Barrett staying on top of Regal here. This feud been going on since November at the European Championship Elimination Chamber match. Nice side Russian leg sweep by the European Champion. And William Regal creates some space, but Barrett staying right on top of him. Side Russian leg sweep now from Regal. Regal trying to keep this match very evenly paced. Oh, it's solid right hands from Barrett. Former bare knuckle brawler using all his skills to his advantage here. Scoops up Regal. Regal slips out the back, reverse DDT. Tremendous opportunity for Regal here. And Regal locks in the Cobra Clutch there. He grapevines the leg and makes another version of the side Russian leg sweep. William Regal using all his technical abilities here to try to regain the European Championship. In other championship news, the United States champion Seth Rollins retained the United States Championship over Stone Cold Steve Austin at the Royal Rumble. Austin's championship hopes went up in smoke as Rollins was able to pin Austin fair and square at the Rumble. But Rollins isn't out of the woods just yet, as the man who beat him on the road to WrestleMania, Curtis Axel, is due a championship match, and that match will take place in the upcoming weeks, right here on Raw. And William Regal trying to remain in control of Bad News Barrett here, and that German suplex will help him do that. But look at the energy it took out of Regal to launch the gigantic Wade Barrett on his head and neck like that. Barrett stabbed Regal right in the back at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. In the Elimination Chamber match, they were a tag team, the United Kingdom. And since then, it's been nothing but a blood feud. Regal won the European Championship that night, attacked one of Regal's best friends, did Barrett. Barrett and Regal several assaults on one another over the past few months. And this is it. This is finally going to be it once and for all. Who leaves the European champion? What a way to kick off Raw. And Barrett rings on those punches again. How many shots can William Regal take before Barrett finally comes out on top? Oh, look at that beautiful catch of the foot there by Regal. But Barrett, also on his game, reverses Regal at the last second. And now look at these brutal punches. You gotta believe the knots are starting to build up on William Regal's face. Huge European uppercut. Big right hand. And Regal blocks it for a knee to the gut. William Regal Northern Lights, but Barrett's foot is in the rope. And now regular pin, and still the same problem. I don't think Regal's paying attention. And there's an excellent spinebuster by Wade Barrett. Will that be enough? No. Regal kicks out just at 2. And look at Bad News Barrett tearing up the announce table here. What is this going to lead to? I don't even think he realizes Regal's right behind him. And Regal throws him in the ring before he could make any use of the table. And a brutal kick to the skull. William Regal is not going to let Barrett get himself disqualified here. Regal knows Barrett will do anything to hold on to the belt, so Regal's got to do all that he can to pin or make Barrett submit. And how much satisfaction would William Regal get if he made Barrett submit 2 nights back to back? Textbook pendulum backbreakers splits Wade Barrett in 2. But Barrett, not to be outdone, brings Regal crashing down off the vertical suplex. And there's the winds of change, and this could be bad news for William Regal. Here's the cover. Oh, and at the very last possible moment, William Regal kicked out. But you gotta believe Regal's gotta keep an eye out for the bull hammer elbow as he takes Barrett over again. Brock Lesnar would be proud with the trip to Suplex City William Regal has taken Barrett on. And there you see a back elbow. And there you see the bull hammer elbow. Oh my goodness, back-to-back elbows. And is this going to be it here? And it is, oh no, William Regal has not gotten his revenge on Bad News Barrett. Let's take a look at the highlights here. A terrible turn of events for Mr. Regal. You see Wade Barrett there with the tremendous spinebuster. I thought that was going to be it there, but William Regal held on. And there was the winds of change, and I don't think Mr. Regal was the same ever again after that in the match. It was just too devastating. From there, you see the bullhammer elbow just crumbled William, brought him all the way to the mat, and Wade Barrett goes in for the kill, for the victory. And what a tremendous win. Congratulations to the European champion. But I'm sure there's a long list of contenders on SmackDown waiting to take the belt from Bad News himself. And here you see Eric Rowan making his way to the ring for his huge matchup with Hulk Hogan. And of course he's got the Wyatt family leader himself, Bray Wyatt, along for the ride. This guy is very creepy with this ominous sheep's mask on. And here comes the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, making his return to Monday Night Raw. We haven't seen him since he defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin inside the Hell in the Cell back in October. But the Hulkster's back to help his friend, the Macho Man, in his war with the Wyatt family. Can the Hulkster keep the momentum from last night's huge victory and defeat Eric Rowan here on Raw? We'll find out in just a few moments. But look at this great response for the Hulkster and the Macho Man. The Mega Powers reunited one more time here on Raw. And there's a battle as these two big men lock up. Eric Rowan going to work on the arm, but the Hulkster are able to reverse it here. Of course, Hulk Hogan cut down Eric Rowan with a huge running clothesline at the Royal Rumble, and got the pin for the Mega Powers. And you gotta believe the Wyatt family was very disappointed. Luke Harper didn't even try to get in the ring to save his partner. Didn't realize the clothesline was that devastating, but now they know. And when Hogan hits that running clothesline, they'll make sure to do something about it next time. And Hogan snaps off the neckbreaker there, and he has been in full control of Eric Rowan from the bell. But there's Eric Rowan with a comeback, a beautiful right hand, takes down Hulk. And the Immortal One shades of WrestleMania 3, slamming the Giant. But Eric Rowan cuts him off early with the DDT. And this could be Eric Rowan's opportunity to make history and defeat Hulk Hogan right here on Raw. Eric Rowan trying to cut the legs out for now from the Immortal One. And there's another neckbreaker by Hogan, of course trying to set Eric Rowan up for that monster leg drop. And then now it's Rowan who slams Hogan to the mat. And now driving those fists right into the head. Gotta cause terrible pain in the temples and in the neck. And there's another big slam from Hogan. Does he have Rowan on the ropes here? Oh man, the elbow drop right across the neck. But Eric Rowan fires back a kick right to the gut. And now he grapples Hogan. But look at that, the Hulkster sends him flying. and now dropping the elbow all the way down across the neck. Keeping that laser focus on the head and neck area. But look at that, just clubbed to the floor by Eric Rowan. Big body drop sends the Hulkster flying, and now Eric Rowan drives those knuckles in one more time. There's only so much of that you can take. He could break the cartilage in your ear, or possibly put tremendous pressure on your, on the sides of your head. And there's that huge clothesline by Hogan, and this time Bray Wyatt smart enough to break up the pin and save the match let it go a little while longer. See if Eric Rowan can turn things around here. And there's a huge leg drop from the Hulkster. Will this be enough? And oh no, there's Bray Wyatt again to break up the pin. And oh no, this is terrible news for the Hulkster. He finally hit his trademark finisher, the leg drop, and wasn't able to get it done thanks to Bray Wyatt's interference. Now it's all on Eric Rowan to make the use of that priceless interference, saving the match there. And look at that, he goes to the eyes. Hogan blinded. What is Rowan going to do with this opportunity? He drives Hogan into the mat one more time. But look at this, I don't think it affected the Hulkster too much. Side Russian leg sweep by Hulk. And uh-oh. Rowan trying to cause damage here. But it looks like Hulk Hogan is hulking up right here on Raw. Uh-oh. What you gonna do, brother? Look at this. Eric Rowan overcame the Hulk up and knocked Hogan to the floor. A shocking turn of events. And Hogan regains control with the vertical suplex here. And going right in for the cover. Will this be enough? And Bray Wyatt once again up on the apron. Bray Wyatt doing everything he can to save Eric Rowan in this match. And the referee finally had enough. Expels Bray Wyatt from ringside. And now we got a one-on-one match. The Hulkster versus Eric Rowan. Will this be enough? No, Eric Rowan kicks out. Kick to the gut. And there's that devastating running clothesline. And once again, the Hulkamania clothesline is enough to keep Eric Rowan down on the mat, and the Wyatt family has been foiled one more time. They receive the Hulkster drop, the Hulkamania leg drop, and Bray Wyatt makes the save once again. But Hulkster wouldn't be deterred, hits the vertical suplex, thought he had Rowan down, but the devious Bray Wyatt saves the day once again. But once Wyatt was out of the picture, once Bray Wyatt was sent to the back, there was nothing Eric Rowan could do to stop the tidal wave that is Hulkamania. Wham! Look at that clothesline. Wiped out Eric Rowan. And Hogan goes in for the cover, the count, and the victory. And the Mega Powers are up 2-3 now versus the Wyatt family. Things are getting evened up quickly now that these two legendary superstars have gotten back together. And now we have huge tag team action as the best of 5 series continues between the Patriots and the Chick Magnets. JBL and the All-American Jack Swagger consist of the team known as the Patriots, managed by Zeb Coulter. Both these teams are brand new to the scene, and looking to make a splash in the tag team division. At the Royal Rumble, the grapplers, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, were able to retain the titles against the New Day, but they have to face down the number one contenders, Triple H and Big Show of the Authority. These two teams will have to keep an eye on what goes down with that match to see who the possible champions they'll have to face. And look at this, the Chick Magnets bringing a new manager to the ring in their own right, in Sensational Sherry, and what a manager that should be for this tremendous team. This should be an excellent, excellent force to lead the Chick Magnets, Rick Rude and Dolph Ziggler. And this should be a tremendous matchup overall. The sides are a little evened up now, but the Chick Magnets have Sensational Sherry in their corner. And we all know the ladies love Rude and Ziggler, and they have to be very jealous of the Sensational one. Things are all evened up between these two teams. We'll have to see who takes the advantage here on Raw. Both teams tied 1-1 in this best-of-5 series. So no advantage in this one, as the Patriots take on the Chick Magnets. And right now, Swagger in control of Ziggler. Whoa, and takes him down with the Gutbuster. Sensational Sherry looking great here at ringside. Of course, frustrated that Dolph Ziggler's taking a little bit of a beating here from Swagger, but Ziggler turns it around. And Rick Rude already looking for the tag. But right now, Ziggler is doing work, dropping elbows. 3 at a time on Jack Swagger. And look at that, Rick Rude getting his shots in and sets up the vertical suplex for Dolph Ziggler. And now Ziggler, look at this. Perfect setup in ring positioning. Snaps off that flip neck breaker. And the Chick Magnets are rolling here on Raw. Whoa, hard knee to the gut by Swagger. But Ziggler turns it around with the power slam. But he needs to be careful. He's in the Patriots' corner there. And look at that. Sends Swagger right back to his side of the ring. Another shot to the back from Rude, and another vertical suplex by Ziggler. Great double team maneuvering, without even having both men in there. And look at this, Rude preventing the tag, but he gets cut off by Swagger. And now it's JBL who's looking for the tag, but Swagger denies him. He wants to put his, get his hands on the members of the Patriots for their win last week here on Raw. And now that Swagger got his little shot in, he finally tags in JBL, who brings the fight quickly to Rick Rude. And Rick Rude cuts JBL off, doesn't want JBL getting too much momentum. He knows how devastating the big man from Texas can be. Look at that clubbing blow to the spine. And again, JBL brings a double fist, slamming down into the back. And JBL with a gutbuster of his own. And look at this, surprise, JBL doing some damage and tagging Jack Swagger back in, but that opportunity leaves room for Rude to bring Ziggler back in. And Ziggler answers with a big right hand and a drop kick. And Sensational Sherry's got to be happy with that type of performance. The lightning fast offense of Dolph Ziggler, as he rains the elbows one more time down onto Swagger. And that's got to take the air out of Swagger's chest, as Ziggler staying right on top of the big man from Oklahoma. Oh, and there's the jumping DDT. That's one of Ziggler's favorites. And he goes right into the cover here. Will this be it? No, Swagger able to hold on. And there's the zigzag. Dolph Ziggler's favorite maneuver and his finisher. Will this be enough here? Oh no, Zeb Coulter got up on the apron. They didn't even get to attempt to pin. as Rick Rude blasts not only Swagger but Ziggler as well. Oh no. What a situation caused here by Rick Rude. Accidentally hit his own partner. And John Bradshaw Lakefield makes the tag. Huge uppercut rocks Ziggler. Rick Rude sent flying. And what is JBL going to do here with Ziggler? Oh, he's not going to get too far. Ziggler cut him off with the knee to the gut. And look at this, Dolph Ziggler not letting things get out of control, planting the shoulder right in the gut of JBL, and now just choking him in the corner. Come on, ref. JBL DDT out of nowhere, but I don't think he got all of it. Ziggler right back on the attack. Oh, and he floats over into a DDT of his own, and you can see that one was well hit. JBL holding his head and slow to get to his feet. And oh, we're going to see some double team action here from the Patriots? We are. JBL holds Rick Rude in the corner. That Swagger planted the boot right in the ribs. But Rick Rude, tough as nails, takes the attack and and hands out a suplex to Swagger. And Zeb Coulter needs to be aware. I hope he was paying attention to what happened to Bray Wyatt, because you jump up on that apron too many times and the referee will throw you out of ringside. He can see that the Chick Magnets are looking like they're getting the better of the Patriots tonight. And he's saving them at any chance he can get. And there's the Swagger bomb. Will that be enough? Opportunity here for the Patriots to pick up the win. But I don't even think that 1 count hit while Rick Rude's shoulders were on the mat. Rick Rude far from being pinned in this matchup. Knee lift rock Swagger. And right into the cover, but in the wrong part of town, and Swagger was under the ropes. And look at that, Zeb Coulter still wasting the time of the referee. Is this going to be it here? Swagger out of here? Oh yes, Coulter is out of here already. The referee not having any of that tonight. Covered by Rude, JBL right in there to break it up. Blocked by Swagger. Double leg trip. Rake of the eyes by Rick Rude. And Jack Swagger finds himself in the Chick Magnets corner here. Oh, I thought the Chick Magnets might have attempted a double team maneuver. But look at Jack Swagger. Scoops Rick Rude right up and dumps him right on the small of his back. Tremendous amateur wrestling skill by Jack Swagger. And this time it's Rude who gets a fired up Dolph Ziggler in there. And Ziggler right hand to Swagger. Knocks JBL off the apron. And can Ziggler focus here and put away Jack Swagger? Pick up a big win for the Chick Magnets. Oh, and Swagger wasting his time with Rick Rude. Well, I hate to break it to you, buddy. Rick Rude is not the legal man in this contest. You gotta worry about the one and only Dolph Ziggler. And Ziggler looking like he was going for another DDT there. But Swagger able to reverse. And he gets the former WWE Champion JBL back in. Heel trip by JBL puts Ziggler on his back. Swinging neckbreaker takes Dolph Ziggler down. And will this be it? Rude in. Breaks up the pin. Uh-oh, this is not good for Dolph Ziggler. JBL, one of the best power bombs in the business. Oh my god, devastating. And Rude makes it just in time. And Rude trying to get his shots in here while he can. Oh, look at that block by JBL. Great maneuver there. And a huge backbreaker sends reverberations down the spine of Dolph Ziggler. But Rick Rude able to break up the pin. Rick Rude staying well on top of things here. And what is Swagger doing? And oh my goodness, what a collision in the ring. Rick Rude in now, and the referee just survived that situation. I thought he was going to be down for some time, but Rick Rude takes a huge gutbuster. JBL staying on top of things, not letting his team lose control right here. And referee's very slow to get to the pin after that in-ring collision with Swagger and Ziggler. And Rick Rude breaks his way out of the neckbreaker and hits one of his own. Oh, and JBL's foot was in the rope. Rick Rude not paying attention. And there's the one JBL was looking for, a neckbreaker combat here on Raw. And Ziggler still says, hell no. JBL trying to carry the weight for his team here. He knows Jack Swagger's been pretty beat up. And it looks like Rick Rude's going to get a taste of that power bomb as well. And this has got to be it here. And it is. The Patriots pick up the huge victory to go up 2-1 versus the Chick Magnets here on Raw. Huge DDT there by Ziggler. Chick Magnets trying to get it done in the early on, but Swagger kicked out. And then Ziggler followed it up quickly with the zigzag, and that should have been it. But Zeb Coulter got up on the apron and distracted the referee. Rick Rude stayed focused, hit the snap suplex, but Coulter was an unstoppable annoyance, distracting the referee at all costs. And then it came down to this. Huge power bomb by JBL. And Dolph Ziggler was too slow to make it in. He tried, but it was all over. And the Patriots pick up another victory over the Chick Magnets here on Raw, up 2-1 in the best-of-5 series. Paige is the new #1 contender to the Divas Championship, and these ladies couldn't wait to fight it out. The long-awaited dream match, AJ Lee and Paige. And the champion makes her way to the ring here. What a contest this should be. The Divas Championship will be on the line at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and it will be Paige taking on AJ Lee. Of course, AJ gonna be trying to use her Widow's Peak submission, or her running knee to the head. Two very effective maneuvers, along with her Asai DDT, the flipping backwards DDT, a very popular maneuver these days, but very effective for our young champion. And the woman who will challenge AJ at the Elimination Chamber from Norwich, England, Paige, was able to win a triple threat contest on Main Event to become our new #1 contender. Unfortunately, came up short against Brie Bella on SmackDown, but that doesn't change the fact that at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, Paige gets her one-on-one shot versus the champ, AJ. What a tremendous contest that should be between these two lovely ladies. And look at that, 2 lockups between these two, really ready to go at it. Snapmare by Paige, gets the rear chin lock here. And Paige just drives that knee right into AJ's back. And now AJ has the hammerlock locked on, wrenching it. Reversal by Paige, tremendous chain wrestling by these two. Paige with the waist in the waist lock of AJ here. AJ remains control through the takedown. And look at this, just sends Paige flying. Tremendous show of dominance by AJ. And puts an exclamation point on it with the running bulldog. And there's a flip neck breaker, shades of Mr. Perfect. Working on that neck, trying to set her up for the submission later on. Hurricanrana by the champion, and the champion is rolling here in this non-title contest. Oh, backbreaker into the neckbreaker, and AJ Lee just dominant over Paige. And look at this, the champion, another flip neckbreaker, and here comes the SIE into the DDT, rocks Paige. And there's the cover now. Will this be it? Wow. Paige survives AJ's DDT. That's a shocking turn of events. Most ladies do not kick out of that hold. And look at Paige now. Avoids the drop kick. Oh, and a vicious boot to the gut. But AJ Lee locks in the Black Widow submission. Can Paige hold on here? Paige is able to survive. She doesn't tap out, but will she get pinned? Which would take too much out of her. No, she also holds on. Paige absolutely tough as nails, not going to let the champion defeat her so easily here on Raw. And now, look at this, bouncing AJ's head off the mat like a basketball. And a beautiful dropkick. Now it's Paige in control. Whoa, look at this. The head scissors sends Paige into the ropes. And AJ drops a knee right into the neck. Tremendous maneuver there by the champion. But she gets reversed into an armbuster by Paige. And what can Paige do now? She's opened the window back up for an assault on the champion. Can she put her away? No, AJ busts her with the inside spinning neckbreaker. Oh, look at that hard kick right to the sternum. My goodness. And another neckbreaker, and Paige's neck is gotta be just in terrible pain. And AJ locks her in one more time, and there's the SIE DDT, and this has gotta be it. And it is. Paige can take no more, as AJ wins in dominating fashion. There was a couple of glimpses of hope for Paige here in this match, but as you can see from the highlights, the SIE DDT number 1 didn't work. AJ locked in the Black Widow, thinking that Paige would submit, but that wasn't enough. Paige survived the Black Widow, and AJ could not believe it. She went right into the pin, thought that she had worn down her upcoming challenger enough, but Paige still kicked out. But Paige could not withstand one more SIE DDT into the cover for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And the Divas Champion is successful here on Raw. Will she be able to pull out this type of performance when the title is on the line at Elimination Chamber? We'll find out in a few short weeks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. Our brand new WWE Champion, The Undertaker, facing the man he defeated in the number 1 contenders tournament, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. The Undertaker defeated John Cena in the middle of the ring at the Royal Rumble with the Tombstone Piledriver. Now, although John Cena was the champion, he cannot receive his title rematch until after WrestleMania due to the Royal Rumble match, and the fact that we need to have that Rumble winner versus champion at WrestleMania. And as you see, The Undertaker coming out here with the title. Looking forward to this rematch with Mark Henry to prove that that win was not a fluke and that the Hall of Pain has no claim to the WWE Championship. But word on the street is that John Cena does want a non-title rematch with The Undertaker. and WWE officials are considering that match for the Elimination Chamber. We'll have to see what goes on in the upcoming weeks to see if that huge rematch will take place. And the world's strongest man was on a tear like nobody had ever seen for months here in the WWE until he came up against The Undertaker in the number one contenders tournament. With that loss, set Mark Henry back, and not only after that, he lost another match to John Cena right after that. So Mark Henry been having a very hard time with recent losses, but he looks to get back on track and induct The Undertaker into his Hall of Pain. And look at this, here's the former WWE Champion John Cena at ringside. I'm sure he wants to get a closer look in the action to see what the new champion can do against Mark Henry. And there's the bell, here's Taker locks up with Henry. And look at this Undertaker showing his dominance, quickly scooping up Mark Henry with that body slam. But Mark Henry takes the new champion down. And Henry, my goodness, launches Undertaker across the ring. A tremendous first opponent for The Undertaker since winning the title. DDT to Henry. And a nasty leg drop to follow it up. And look at Mark Henry just use his massive size to send The Undertaker flying. Oh, brutal backbreaker snaps The Undertaker in two. And oh no, watch out. 400 pounds crashing down onto the ribs of The Undertaker. But the dead man gets to his feet quickly. And Mark Henry takes him right back down just as fast. Mark Henry knows if he wants to receive a title shot after WrestleMania, he's going to want to get a win here on the champion now, so he can stake claim later on. Belly to back suplex to Henry. And Undertaker goes right back to work on the head and neck, dropping those huge elbows. And there's a knee right under the chin. My goodness, how is Mark Henry still standing? And now it's The Undertaker who takes Henry into the buckles. And there's another knee to the face. Undertaker dealing serious damage. And look at the strength of the dead man as he elevates Henry with the back body drop. And it really looks like Undertaker is not trying to waste any time here. Seriously focusing attacks on the face of Mark Henry. And look at that, he drives him nose first into the mat. But Henry, trying to stay in the game, runs through Undertaker like a Mack truck. And now it's Undertaker who's tossed into the air. Oh my goodness. Mark Henry made it rain Undertaker in this match. I didn't think I'd ever see or say such a thing. But my goodness, the dead man's strength knows no limits as he vertical suplexes Mark Henry. And Henry again just throws Undertaker up in the air, and there's not much the dead man can do about it. And Undertaker takes Henry up one more time in the suplex. But Undertaker taken right back down by Henry's STO. Oh my goodness, Undertaker just busted open Mark Henry. I think he broke his nose. And Undertaker right in for the pin. 1, 2, and now only a 2 count. And a back body drop one more time. Henry goes charging in. And there's a backbreaker. My goodness, these two are just throwing everything they got at one another. What a tremendous main event here on Raw. And the new WWE Champion drops Henry with a DDT. And look at Undertaker get right in Mark Henry's face. Henry reverses the Irish whip, sends Undertaker out to the apron, and snaps his neck off the top rope, and the Undertaker is down on the outside. And the cannonball-like head of Mark Henry crashes into Undertaker's. And Henry runs through like a Mack truck one more time. Is he trying to get a count-out victory here? No, Undertaker hooks him up. He hits the reversal on the outside, drives Henry face first into the floor. And Undertaker brings the match back in the ring here. He does not want to lose via countout on his first match since winning the WWE Championship. Oh my goodness, Undertaker drives Henry face first into the mat for a third time in this match. And by the neck now. No, Mark Henry avoids the chokeslam. And Undertaker reverses elbow right to the face. And oh no, he's got Mark Henry in the tombstone pile driver. But I think he's too close to the ropes here. And he is. Rope break to the foot in the ropes. Undertaker very sloppy, not paying attention to positioning in the ring there. Oh my goodness, the strength of Undertaker to power slam Mark Henry like that. But once again, the feet are in the ropes. The Undertaker very anticipated to win this match, not paying attention whatsoever. And now he's going to take it out on the legs of Henry. How sadistic of the dead man. And my goodness, Mark Henry uses his girth to knock the Undertaker down one more time. Oh my goodness, that backbreaker is just devastating. But now it's Henry who's not paying attention to the rope. These top contenders for the champion and one of his top contenders are not paying very good attention to rope break situations. But my goodness, Mark Henry is absolutely susceptible to that maneuver. And it's still not enough. 4 times The Undertaker has used that, I'm not even sure, a flatliner you can call it, to drive Mark Henry face first into the mat. And look at this, Henry with the splash. No, and The Undertaker will not stay down. Oh no. My goodness, Mark Henry trying to destroy The Undertaker with those splashes. And The Undertaker again muscles the big man up. And once again does not realize that Henry's feet are in the ropes. These men are knocked each other dazed and confused. And look at this, gorilla press into the power slam for Mark Henry. And my goodness, I don't think I need to call it, folks. We can all see the feet are under the ropes. Both these men so desperate to get a pin in a very high-profile match that they're not forgetting the basic rules of wrestling here. Undertaker snaps off a DDT against Henry. And will this be it? No, Henry kicks out at 1, my goodness. And the back suplex crushes the neck of Mark Henry. And the WWE Champion delivering stomp after stomp to the chest of the big man. Oh, look at this. Bear hug now by the champion. And it's all over. Mark Henry has defeated the WWE Champion here on Raw. What a shocking turn of events. Nobody saw The Undertaker passing out to the bear hug like that. He must have been taking tremendous internal damage from those splashes. and Mark Henry has made a statement defeating the WWE Champion right here on Raw. This creates quite a situation for The Undertaker. He may have to defend the title before WrestleMania due to the win from Mark Henry here. And what would that mean for WrestleMania? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm PWS Phil. I thank you guys for watching. Find me on YouTube at Philip Kelly. Find me on Twitch at PWS Phil. And you find me on my Facebook page at Phil's Wrestling Site. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you this Wednesday